All right, what's up, Migo like geeks and freaks, and welcome to all members from the toys we love. Our new Facebook group that is, I would say, close to exploding in 4 weeks. It has just grown in leaps and bounds, and there's literally new people every day, which I think is really cool. So thanks to everyone who comes in the room and enjoys, and we love to open it for free speech. We don't have any restrictions or anything like that, other than don't be a complete douchebag. If your kids are watching, they shouldn't be. This is not made for children, even though it circles around toys. Anyway, here's Boris here. He's always here now. Boris has now moved into the game room, if you will. The toy room of solitude is still a great place to go in the basement, but this is the new game room, and Boris will be here. Let's see if we can put a Christmas hat on him and things like that. He'll be here all year. Anyway, so first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to open a package from a friend of mine who has been doing some really cool podcasts. I'm going to put this up here. He's been doing some amazing podcasts. Actually, let me edit this a little bit so we can put this on here. So my friend Rosie Somerville has been doing an amazing podcast that I love. And you can see it here, the raw files. It's on the bottom of the screen. You can take a look for it. Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's very exciting. It looks like, oh, look who's here. It looks like Buck is here. Happy Zilla Day. Love me some big lizards. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. This is not Godzilla. It's the closest thing that I could show you of enormous size in a monster. Oh, let's try that again because I'm going to get Sanchez going to be all over this. A lizard type large item. I have lots of Godzilla things in the basement. I didn't bring any up. I probably should have, but swear to God, this is complete coincidence. I got dressed today. I said, oh, there's a sweatshirt I haven't worn in a while, which is a Godzilla sweatshirt. And I didn't even know it was Godzilla Day. Actually, I think it was Dennis Kalinsky from Toy Dem posted Happy Godzilla Day. I was like, holy shit, I just happened to put on a Godzilla sweatshirt, which I've probably not worn in a year. So nice coincidence for that. True story, first time I saw those MC figures, I was in high school at a white hen pantry, I think 7-Eleven. They were $1.79. Wait, hold on. MC figures. Oh, the Martian Chronicle figures that I had in the front? Yeah. Isn't that amazing? They were so cheap back in the day. They were crappy knockoffs. They were based on the Martian Chronicles movie that came out. God, was it the 70s? I think it was the 70s, based off of Ray Bradbury's book, which is a really good book, and it's a good story. And then they made these cheap knockoffs, and they're just absolutely almost untouchable now, price-wise. But as happy as we are for Godzilla Day, I do want to say thank you to Rosie Somerville because I got this package today. It was unexpected, and I opened it just to see what it was because you never know what's going to happen when you're streaming live. It's crazy shit. I'm going to tell you that this package came, and it says, it's from Rosie Somerville, and it says, sorry, no dog shit. Enjoy the t-shirt. I think I told him, he said, can I have your address? And I says, yeah, why? You're not going to send me dog shit, are you? So no, but let me show you this t-shirt. I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's fucking awesome. Look at this. Isn't that fucking awesome? The Rothfiles podcast. I love this thing. I didn't even know he had t-shirts made. This is fucking phenomenal. I love it. Let me see what size Rosie sent me because he probably thinks I'm a big fat bastard. Oh no, it's an extra large. Perfect. Love it. Fucking love it. I can't wait to wear this with pride. Matter of fact, I'm going to wear it to work tomorrow. I own the business from one of the two owners, so to whoever doesn't like it. But yes, Rosie, thank you so much. Guys, please check out his podcast. Rosie sends them to me in Messenger. Again, it's called the Rothfiles, WROTH. I put the link there on the screen, and I'll put it into the chat as well. Actually, I can do it in the chat, can't I? I can put it here. Boom, there it is. It's really good. It reminds me of kind of a Twilight Zone type stories, but Rosie, I thought he was narrating them. He told me he wasn't. He said he was not narrating. He was using, I think, AI to narrate them. But they're really good, and they're just awesome. So thank you, Rosie. This is awesome. This will be on tomorrow, and I will take a picture and prove it to you that I did wear it because I love it. What do we got going on? Oh, look who came in. We have Mr. Sancheroni. Even then I wouldn't buy. Let's see. Even then I wouldn't buy them. Buck says about the Martian Chronicles figures. I thought they were pretty cool. Yeah, no, this was unexpected. He asked me for my address a little while ago, and I completely forgot. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yes, there was a story that they designed them to go on. Oh, that they designed them to go on Mego buys. So that'd be interesting. I mean, they do look a lot like the Keeper. I'm not saying they stole the idea from the Keeper from Mego, because Mego was busy taking ideas from other places, but and people are taking ideas from them. But they do look a lot like the Keeper outfit, and the bodies are horrible. I have one downstairs, not on the card. I used to have all three on the card, and I sold them when I saw my collection years ago and then restarted it. And I don't have them, but I was able to obtain one. The bodies are horrible. They're just blow mold doll bodies. They suck ass, but the heads are really cool, and the outfits are pretty cool too. Stopping in for a minute. Brian Sanchez stopping in for a hot minute, coming all the way from Chicago, man. He loves Chicago. So, Rosie, again, thank you so much. I love this. Absolutely love this. It's fantastic. All right. Let me show you what else came in the mail. I'm going to show you something before I show you what came in the mail, because I was downstairs looking for something while talking to, as Danny would say, a few of the old fellas, and I forgot about this. I bought this off eBay a couple of years ago, and it's interesting because I've never seen another one like it. Apparently, there were two to the series, or they may have had different variants of it because it's technically just some cheap-ass toy made in China. I did take it out of the package. It's extremely fragile. But let me show it to you because you get an idea from what I'm saying. This is called the Western Cowboy Rider. Let's see if we can get a good view on that. So basically, you've got this kind of 7-inch cowboy. He comes with a rifle, a pistol, and a hat. And then he's got this motorcycle. The motorcycle, I'm trying to think, is it wind up? Or is it's not batteries? I think it's it's a pullback bike. So yeah, so you pull it back over here, right? You pull it back, and then it takes off. I mean, they also made this horse that I guess you pull it back, and the horse kind of gallops along, which I thought was cool, and I've been looking for it. And I didn't even know I came across this. 7-inch posable figure in cowboy wear, friction-powered motorbike, or wind-up running horse. So just like everything else in China, you don't really know what you're going to get. The horse for this guy, I'm looking at the picture, is so tiny it looks like a pony. But they have this shot back here. I mean, you can see how small the horse is. It's ridiculous. The motorcycle is pretty good to scale. It kind of looks like a Harley, I guess, if you will. It's got looks like kind of like an electric glide or something. Apparently they made a couple of figures, but you can tell how bad they are. The company that made them is, let's see. Okay, this is going to be tough. Tercom, Tercom. I believe I have these on myamigolike.com. It got it in several languages. It's imported. I don't see a year on it. I don't even see a website. So that probably tells me it's not too old, but it could have been pre-internet days. I did open it to look at the figure. Let me see, take it out. I'll give you guys a little something. Leave the Looster Dr. Lewis, Chef Lou RB, the Big Lebowski. All right, I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, it even comes with a whip. Okay, I didn't realize that. I guess I didn't take them. I just opened them. So I'm going to be very careful because there's a whip over here. Here's the figure. Is he tied in? Nope. He's got a star on. He's got shitty hands, not very posable. If you will, but apparently he rides this motorcycle, which I think is it attached? No, it's just laying there. Got to be honest, I'm terrified to take it out. It's so fragile. The plastic is so cheap. I mean, it's got a big made in China on the side here. If I drop it, I'm screwed. Let's see if we pull it. Oh, it's not even. You just you just push it and off it goes. It's not a pullback unless it's broken. No, it's not a pullback. I'm sorry. You just push it and off it goes. I mean, it's got some saddlebags. It's got some pretty cool stuff, but the plastic is wicked cheap. It feels almost like model plastic, and if you drop it, you're probably fucked. I would say that. The hat, it's a hard plastic. It's got a little pistol and rifle, as you can see in the whip. So he's a combination Indiana Jones, urban cowboy. I don't even know what else to say he is. Ooh, but I'm going to tell you, this thing is fucking way fragile. So I'm going to be very careful with it. But it is made in China, not Hong Kong. So it's, I don't know, maybe it's 90s. Like I said, I'd love to find the horse, but I don't even know what to look under. I mean, just cowboy rider. I'm sure there's a million Chinese toys that have this on there. Got a barcode on it. Excellent question, Buck. Yes. Sorry, there's a barcode right there. Give it the old scan. Scan that barcode and see what it is. That's a good idea. I could check that out. Number CA2160. I mean, I'm assuming this is like about as bad as it gets. You guys ever go to like the flea market and they have those booths where they're selling all those crappy knockoff toys from China? You know, it's like, we got one over here, and I mean, there's these guys going, and the toys are just horrible. But you know, I guess if you don't have a lot of money or something, or you're driving your mom crazy, she'll buy you one. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Buck, let me know about the barcode. I think you can scan that, right? All right, so I got this from a seller. I have another one coming that's a little bit different. It's technically, how do I do with the knife? It's technically, what the fuck I did with the knife for this? All right, behind, yes it is. There's the knife. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, fairly new. Then it's got a barcode. You're right. It's not old. I would say probably early 2000s. Maybe not even. Maybe it's 10 years old. All right, let's get this open here. It's got to wrap the piss out of it. But I've got two versions of this playset. Just like slice my finger open. Okay, there's two versions of this playset. Apparently, this is the deluxe version. And in all my years of doing this, I didn't quite realize that this shit came in two versions. Yes, we can't all be the king of toys. We can't all know everything. And I'm not taking a dig at my good friend David Eon. He is the king of toys. I'm taking a dig at my other good friend who loves to stamp catalogs with his website on it when he doesn't even own the catalogs. Sanchez knows who it is. So does Buck. That's all right. He can do whatever he likes. As long as he's a happy toy collector, we're all thrilled. All right, let's get this open. I'm going to get this out of the way. Just want to get these friggin' packing peanuts off the ground. I like when they use the vegetable ones because if you don't want them, you just put them in water and they dissolve. These little crappy ones are made out of vegetable oil, I think. So you can just put them in water and dissolve them. All right, let's see. Open this. Something, your delicious something is inside. So clearly this was a nice little bubble wrap. It's basically used for insulation. Keep something cold. This is, again, the deluxe set. Now, I have an incomplete, non-boxed, almost complete, I should say, set downstairs. That cost me a decent amount. These do not go cheap. And I don't mean they're thousands of dollars, but they are hundreds. And it's interesting for what they go for based on the subject matter, because it is vintage 70s. And although they could touch on a lot of different collectors' retrotivity, if you will, in the toy collecting world, as far as the action figures themselves are concerned, they're pretty lame. So let me tell you what I have here, because you're saying, oh, I've seen that before, but you may have not seen this one. To bring this down. All right, what we have here is a boxed Welcome Back Cotter Classroom Deluxe set. Okay, but I have that. I've seen that. Yeah, you have. However, this is a little bit different. The Classroom Deluxe set, as I came to learn from the vendor doing research, is this was the Welcome Back Cotter school classroom set with the 5 figures included. The other set, which I have downstairs, which is not the deluxe set, is basically the play set. Instead of this box, Made by Mattel, by the way. Instead of this box, you actually just get a cardboard or paperboard sleeve that slides over the playset so the ends are open. This one is fully closed. It actually shows you a screenshot of, illustration in the back of what you have. You've got Mr. Carter, Baba Barino, Horshack. Hi there, Washington. And my mother signed my note, Epstein. Contents: Mr. Carter and Sweat Hog action figures with accessories. Classroom folds into carrying case. Comes with 4 chairs, coat rack, teacher's desk, 4 notebooks, and globe with stand. Blackboard has piece of chalk. Label set included with 33 1/3 RPM record and Who Said What booklet. So I think that's really cool. Mattel Incorporated, 1976, Hawthorne, California. Dolls made in Taiwan. Balance made in USA. Package print USA. All rights reserved. So I'm excited because the one that I have downstairs, let's take a side look, if you will, in color. The one that I have downstairs does not have the record. It's missing a couple small accessories, which are not cheap. A little plastic book was costing me $15 to get. But you can take a look. We've got Mr. Cotter. We have Barber. It's actually listed who their names are: Barbarino, Epstein, Horshack, and Washington. Their names are next to them. And here they are, hanging over the playset, plus actual show voices on a 33 1/3 RPM record, actual show quotes, and a booklet for ages over 3. Catalog number 9882. Now, from the same vendor I have coming, believe it or not, the non-deluxe version, which is the one that has the sleeve without the action figures. Why? Fucking why not? He offered me one hell of a deal on this. Let's see. I love those toys. Pink and lime green Batman. Paint Lego. That is correct. You are correct, Buck. Awesomeness. All right, so let me open this up. Let's take a look. I think it might be missing the chalk, but I believe all of the major pieces, including the record, are here. I don't think it has the chalk. So we're going to open the side. It's got the nice little latch here, so it's not completely crap. Again, made by Mattel. The box doesn't smell. It's in good shape. It's got a little bit of water stain across here, which is I'm going to say not bad, because I'm going to tell you that you do not fall into these all the time. Now, I'm going to say, in searching this out recently, what I did see is quite a few of these showing up on eBay. Incomplete sets, missing pieces, or just the case, I've seen going anywhere from $300 to $400. This did not cost me that. And the next set I got, he took a huge, wonderful discount on it for me so I could get it. So on the front, we've got basically what we saw on the front of the box. Well, kind of what we saw on the front of the box with Mr. Cotter and the Sweat Hogs, of course, Horshack, Barbarino, Epstein, and Washington. The sides, a little bit of dirty. We can clean that up. It still has the plastic handle, which is nice. It's got the clip to hold it. It's not brass. I guess they started making these in steel after they realized the brass ones were kind of crappy. On the back, it actually looks like the outside of the schoolroom, I guess, or the classroom, I guess, if you're looking at. And there's all kinds of things on it. So there's graffiti. We've got Barbarino. It's got Barbarino with all these girls' names. Helen, Marie, Olga, Inez, Dolores, Dottie, Patty, and Candy, Jenny, and Virginia. Then there's a heart here that says Marie and Nuncio. And then over here we have What's a Horshack? Who Said That? And then Up Your Nose and Carlos and Conchita. So Up Your Nose was kind of their big saying back in the day. Up your nose with a rubber hose. You've probably heard it before. Let's open the case and see what's inside, shall we? Oh, they even did some math. All right, so we're going to have, yes, there we go. All right, I'm going to do it this way, even though it folds down. Okay, well, they definitely protected it. I'll give them an A+. They wrapped the living shit out of this. That's no joke. The next one that I'm getting, I'm going to tell you in advance, and I'll show it when it gets here. Again, it's not the deluxe set with the figures. It's the set without the figures. It's not the deluxe, but all of the pieces that you're about to see, for example, this desk chair, okay, and this globe and so on, these were on plastic trees, just like a model. Rally was Bruce and Bernie and Dave. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, Buck. These were actually on plastic trees, like a model, and you would put them together. As you can see, this this desk, this piece of this desk chair comes out, and so on. Each one of the desks is pretty cool because each one was a chair. It had stuff labeled. For example, this was Epstein's desk, and they have all this writing on it, such as Epstein loves Conchetta. It's got tic-tac-toe, oil here, smiley face, up your nose, ha. And so this was Epstein's chair. They're all the same chair, just different stickers. They had this wonderful globe that you put together. These two pieces snap together and they snap inside here. This one is Washington's chair. It's a picture of Washington. Let's see, I turn that around. It's got me. You can see that. Guess it's a picture of him. Washington, yeah, man. Helen, Jenny, and then he's got a big fish eating a little fish. Let's see, whose chair is this? Let's guess Barbarino. Okay, so this one, the sticker is not on the chair, which is interesting. So the sticker is either off the chair or was never put on. There was one that had Barbarino stickers. That should be easily replaced. Okay, so that would have been Horshack's chair. Now, I do have 4 chairs downstairs with the stickers on them, so I'll probably swap one of these for one of those. This is Barbarino, Marie, Doll, Barbarino, Babe, Susan, Mimi, Peggy, Chicks, Rosie, Marcia, or Marcia. That's Barbarino's chair. All right, let's see what else we get. Okay, the chalk is actually here. Wow. Okay, I am actually in shock. The chalk is here. And this is interesting. All right, so these are some of the accessories. I'm going to open these up in a minute. Before I do, I'm going to show you, this is Mr. Cotter's chair, if you will. I mean, his desk, sorry. And these are the sticker that goes on top. That goes on top of this item, which folds into a desk. I'm not going to do it right now. I have one downstairs if you want to see it. You can take a look a little bit later. This I'm a huge fan of. It's got the record. Now, I didn't realize the record was one of these flexible records. I actually thought it was like a thick, regular 33 1/3 record. I should have realized they're just going to put this kind of cheaper version, if you will. But let's take a look at it because I have looked for these things left and right. Now I know I couldn't find one. I figured, somebody's going to have one of these records, but you can see it's one of these paper thin, and it's got some folds in it. So I don't know if it's going to play. I'm going to try it one of these days. We'll do a video. We'll play out the video and see what it looks like. Let's put this down for a minute. What else is in here? We also have the Welcome Back Cotter, which Sweat Hog said what? A little thing on the back, which tells us how it all began. For actor, writer Gabe Catlin was back to the old neighborhood. TV's famous Sweat Hog classroom is a for real slice out of the life of its star and originator. Kaplan, far better known as Cotter, is a one-time dropout himself from Brooklyn's Erasmus Hall High School. As he puts it, I'm a hoodlum emeritus. In real life, Barbarino's real name is John Travolta. Horshack is played by Ron Palillo. Larry Hilton Jacobs daydreams as Washington. Nice guy Robert Hayes is tough guy Juan Epstein. Actor-writer Gabe Catlin handles the Sweat Hogs as Carter. Just as you said, Buck. Okay, and then here we go. Here's some of the sayings they do. We've got their little bubbles above their head. Mr. Carter says, did I ever tell you about my Uncle Max? Do you think we could sneak in a little schoolwork today? Horshack says, get ahead. Ooh. Very impressive, Mr. Carter. Barbarino says, up your nose with a rubber hose. My mother, the saint. Epstein says, I got a note. I don't have homework here handy. Washington says, let's boogie, and hi there. They all say Sweat Hogs stick together. Very interesting. So here's the sayings you're supposed to guess, and then you could find them on the inside. In addition to that, it still has the original instructions, which I love. As you can see, everything comes on these plastic trees, and then you would have to assemble them into this on the back or some of the things that you've seen. Not that complicated to figure out, but it gives you the idea of what's here. So let's see what's in here. Let's see what the record. Play your record at 33 1/3 RPM speed. Now you're ready for class to begin. Take attendance. Listen to the record. Are all the Sweat Hogs present? Epstein, Horshack, Barbarino, Washington. Very cool. Set up the classroom. Fold up wall and snap into position. Arrange the classroom furniture. You can write on the blackboard with white chalk. Use a damp cloth to clean the blackboard. Write your name and the names of the Sweat Hogs. Okay, so you can actually use the chalk on the back because I guess the surface is made so you can write with chalk. This, I'm going to probably put this between some weights. I want to see if some of the wrinkles come out of it. It's not badly wrinkled in all honesty. I just thought it was cool that it came with it. But I thought, oh, I'll be able to find one on the internet somewhere. Somebody must be selling one. Well, now I know why. They're just cheap little crappy records. The other set, I believe, also has the record with it. It also came with all of the figures. So we've got Barbarino, Washington, Mr. Carter, Epstein, and Horshack. Now, what I'm going to say is Mr. Carter came with a briefcase, which is here. Washington came with a basketball, which is not here, but I do have one downstairs. Barbarino came with a comb. I don't think I see the comb here. It was a tiny little thing. I mean, it was a little comb. Horshack is missing his jacket. I do have a complete one downstairs. And then Epstein came with a bandana tied around his leg, and that always seems to be lost. I've seen one that was not carded that still had it, but I don't see that here. Here is the coat rack that you put together. Let's see what's in here as far as accessories. There may be a few accessories missing, but honestly, I'm not really too concerned because I have a bunch downstairs. And a lot of the accessories are very, yeah, there might be a couple of these, but are similar. So this is so this is missing the sticker on the back. One of them was a math book. Then there was another one. This is the math book. It's the same thing, just some of the stickers looks like they've fallen off or dried off over time. This belongs to Horshack. This is a notebook. Each one of these guys came with one of these, if you will. Yeah, I'm still on, man. Property of Washington. I think I'm missing two of these downstairs. Here's a book. This is history. It's marked on the back. Again, missing stickers. The piece of chalk, which is hilarious. Oh, here we go. Here's one of the things that goes to the book. So, oop, did I just kill that? I think I may have, sorry. I may have just killed it. Jesus, that was great. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I just bumped up my laptop with something on it. So let's put this down here. And this is really hard to do one-handed. Okay. Something is clearly on my laptop. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it's just fucking around. I guess it froze for a minute. I actually bumped the laptop. Okay, so that's good news. There's something inside. We're going to find out what that is. It might be Mr. Cotter's pointer. It looks like one of the books, the glue for the book has come off, so we'll be able to fix that back to where it is. It's trying to put it in there. This is Horshack's lunchbox, which I didn't want. There's nothing inside as far as I could tell, and I really don't even want to try and open it. Probably break. There's his lunchbox that he came with. Mr. Carter's. What the hell is in here? It'd be great if some of the missing pieces were inside this briefcase, although I'm afraid to. Oh, yes. Oh, you got to be. What's up, Custom God? Happy Godzilla Day. So we're going over the set, and look at this, guys. Missing books and shit that were inside Mr. Carter's briefcase. That is fantastic. We've got Barbarino's, Horshack's, and Washington's notebooks. I think this is Epstein's. And there's Epstein's. I think I'm missing two of these downstairs. We have, yes, look at this. This is fucking fantastic. I love this. We have another book, and we have more of the inserts on it. You can see the glue came off. We'll be able to fix that. And the last book, the insert as well. So that's great. So somebody had hid some of the stuff inside here, which is pretty cool. Now, trying to see what this is. This might be one of the outside stickers. Let's take a look. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. So what is missing is Mr. Carter's. He has like a pointer stick, like a wooden stick, unless it's in one of these bags, which I don't think so. But again, I'm not concerned because I have it downstairs with another incomplete set. Let's get the characters, the figures out for a second. I just want to kind of give you guys an idea what this looks like. Make sure nothing's there. Okay. So the idea here is that you can open your set. I'm going to bring this down so you guys can see it. You can stand this up. Where do these snap together? Oh, this one is Velcro. Sorry. So this will Velcro to here. This goes down. This is really hard to show here. Okay, let me turn it around so you guys can see it. All right. Anyway, the classroom sets up as so. This goes down. Here's your classroom. They have the classic checkerboard tile floor. the door that does actually open and close, if you will. So I guess the guy that was selling it used the chalk to write in here, rare set. This is the actual chalkboard, but it is vinyl. So we'll wash that off. I guess we're trying to, got a few pictures and so on. There's George Washington. This looks like a picture of the Sweat Hogs. Might be Mr. Cotter's, I don't know what it is, his certificate of something. We got the bookshelf, the outside. I mean, they did a good job to make this look like the classroom. They do a good job. And when you start putting the chairs and stuff inside and the coat rack and the desk and the globe and all that, it really gives a life of its own. But they didn't stop there. This is one of the things I love about this set. Like I said, it shows here's the inside looking out, and then the back is the outside looking in. So you maybe it'd be better if they put some Sweat Hogs in the window so you could see it. But if we go outside the classroom door here, and we step outside, which you actually get is the outside of the classroom, which also appeared in the TV show, which were the lockers and the sign to the gym, which is really, really cool. I thought that was really badass. So lots of cool stuff here. I'm very excited. Like I said, I think the only thing that's missing is Mr. Cotter's, let's see, 4 chairs coat rack. Mr. Cotter's, probably his pointing stick. I'm assuming Barbarino came. Yeah, there's some pieces missing. Barbarino's comb, Washington's basketball, Epstein's bandana, Mr. Cotter's pointer stick, and then looks like Horseshack is missing some clothes. Bring this down to the floor for a minute. My new redone floor. These figures, again, I'm not worried. Horseshack is, I hate to say, a dime a dozen. They always seem to be missing their shoes. Ask me about the bodies. These are the same Mattel crappy bodies that they basically did for the Space 1999. Rubbery arms, non-jointed in the arms. It's a good likeness to Gabe Kaplan, Mr. Cotter. They did a good job. I mean, he's even got the tweed jacket, if you will. He's got the shoes on. I mean, it's pretty plain, but quite well done. Epstein, I think they did a good job. I mean, I would probably say most of the likenesses are pretty good. This one still has the Sweat Hogs sticker on, if you will, or the patch. These come off all the time. These figures are very hard to find when these things are still on it. He is missing his bandana. I'm going to assume he came with the bandana, even though this guy looks, I mean, like crisp, like he's never been touched. But it gets lost all the time. It's always seems to be lost. Horseshack is definitely missing his jacket. He's missing his scarf. Again, I have these downstairs, but you get a better idea of what the bodies look like. The same bodies as the Space 1999 figures. Horseshack, as far as the likeness, I don't think that one's so great, to be honest with you, but so be it. All right, let's look at Barbarino and Washington over here. Let's see what's in here. Like I said, a couple small pieces. The comb for Barbarino is a nightmare to find. Okay, so he is, you can see right here, there's a stain where the patch was. It said Sweat Hogs. There's a round oval right there. That's missing. Probably just fell off over time. Sometimes you shake them, they come out. Let's see. And the same thing for Washington. He's also lost his patch. Right here, you can see the stain from it. But again, this is it's hard to find them with the patches on them. Washington's likeness isn't very good. He looks like he gets squished and came out of his mother's ass. To be honest with you, he doesn't look that good. But the figures overall they're in good shape. I mean, there's no paint rubs or anything like that. It's a shame they lost their patches. They're actually pretty cool, and it's a shame that this one here. This is, like I said, Horseshack's missing the sticker. Probably dried up and came up over time, but I've got one downstairs to replace with that. And unless anything's buried in here, which I don't think there is, I think we've pretty much covered what's in here at this point. I'm going to check the box one more time. It's always good to check your boxes to see if little pieces get stuck or fall out. You never know when something's going to get caught in a crease or something like that. Things get stuck all the time. Okay, good. All right, so that, I think we've pretty much covered that. But this is a very cool set. This is, again, the deluxe set. Came with the figures. I got a couple pieces on there to make it whole, but for the most part, it's in really good shape. Woo! There's a stain on your upper lip. On my upper lip. Well, that's possible. It's possible. Drinking the old Snapple. Not advertising for them. Just saying I drink it. All right. I think that's it for tonight. Any questions, concerns? No? Really? Okay. Fair enough. It is exciting. Still got the record and the instructions. Now, I thought that record was kind of, like I said, a hard record, but no, it's just it's just a little flimsy one, kind of like the ones you would get off the back of the cereal. One thing on the back of the cereal boxes, they used to have like records you could get, or were they inside? I'm trying to remember. I think they were on the back, and you could kind of like peel them off. It's kind of like that, but it does have the chalk slightly used, but it's here. All right, I'm going to get some glue. I'm going to fix these pieces here that are some of the things came off. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy it. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. I'm sorry. I think is it Wednesday? I think the other set's coming. So it's basically the same thing, but that one is technically it's unused. All the pieces are still on the trees. So all the plastic pieces are on the plastic trees. So it wasn't even used. So I can't wait to see that because I think that's pretty cool. This one looks like the kid got it. Probably didn't play too much. I don't know. Did any of you guys ever have this as a kid? Did anybody ever say, hey, mom, dad, or grandma, grandpa, can you get me that Welcome Back Kotter playset? Because it's so cool. I mean, I love the show. I went back and rewatched the show maybe a year or two ago on Tubi or something. And the initial seasons were good. When they had like the later seasons, I think it didn't have Mr. Cotter so much. It was like the Sweat Hogs. And I think the lady played Julie. I don't think he was in it as much. They were like out of high school, and it was kind of, I don't know, it was kind of lame by then. At that point, it kind of sucked. But I thought it was a good show. And from what I understand, like I said, I think or like we were talking about before, is I think he based this a bit on his growing up. That's kind of where he got the idea for all this. But anyway, that's kind of it. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Feel free to like, subscribe, or not. Please tell Brian Sanchez, hello. It comes straight from me. I know he's watching. You got it. You got it. Sanchez likes it. Yeah. Oh, you got it like a year ago. Oh, that's good. So Sanchez actually got one. Okay. Yes. Posted records on the cereal boxes. Thank you, Brian. 5150 toys. Yes. Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ, Sanchez with the glory hole. Too much. Oh, make sure you check out my friend Rosie Somerville's podcast, please. It's fantastic. It's called The Roth Files. I put the link in the chat. I also have it up laying on the bottom, and I'll have it laying on the bottom of the screen there so you guys can check it out. He sent me this t-shirt. I love it. Fucking love it. It's just awesome. It's so friggin' awesome. I'm wearing it to work tomorrow. I think it's great. I love it. All right, let me go see if I can find room for this in the toy room of solitude where there is no room. I literally packed up the other Welcome Back Kotter set because it takes so much room to display. It takes a whole shelf, and I'm like, fuck this. I just put it away, and that's it. All right, guys. Have a good evening. Thanks for everything. Thanks for